Well, that was one heck of a ride. Very long. But we are here at the pretty much near end of Queen Street East, here at the always charming Beaches neighborhood. I'm gonna get a thumbnail here. This streaker is going to loop around and make its way back, but it's heading to Kingston Road now. I'm not sure why. But hey, what's happening, guys? Alex here. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where I was born and raised, and it's warm. I know it's 11 Celsius, but the sun is really out today. Yesterday, the day before, it was cloudy and a little bit on the chilly side, but today on this Thursday, April 27, 2023, it is alive and well. So we're here, as I just mentioned, in the Beaches neighborhood. It is very well known for its charming old storefronts, Victorian and Edwardian homes, and of course we are just north of the shoreline of Lake Ontario, and four well-known beaches that are often very popular in the summer. One of them is Q Beach, and there's of course Scarborough Beach, Balmy Beach. And now we're walking west here on the south side of Queen. So 2 weeks ago, I came here, and I filmed a walking video. Was it one or two? I can't even remember. But I did film one mostly along the boardwalk through the beaches, and then I ended things off at the R.C. Harris treatment plant, which is all the way over there by Nursewood. And then Queen Street turns into Victoria Park Avenue, which is of course the borders of the old city of Toronto and Scarborough. But the reason why I came out here is because today is just absolutely gorgeous, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to just come down here and film a walking video focusly on Queen Street. I have not been to, I don't really come to this part of town pretty often. I know a couple weeks ago they did have their Easter parade. And I went to the one last year and not the one this year. But there's a look south down Silver Birch Avenue. Look, there's the lake right there, and most of the streets here are heading downhill. And as you can see, you're going uphill once you head north up to Kingston Road. So for this walking video, we might take this to Woodbine Avenue. I know it's around, I know it could have been here earlier, but it's 2:35, so it's nearly rush hour. And I think after that, maybe I'll, since I'm already in the East End, I'm going to try again and see if I can catch a New Fly or Excelsior on one of the Birchmount routes. So possibly I'll be going back into Scarborough again. I went there on Tuesday. I wasn't there for long, though I filmed one bus ride. But I really want to catch an Excelsior on the 62 and heading eastbound to Main Street before they start construction there in a week and a half. And if you want like a little more history of this neighborhood, I'm not really that of a historical expert, but go online, Google, search up the beaches, and you're going to see that everybody calls it the beaches and not the frickin' beach. The beach. I know it's was for historical purposes, but nobody ever calls it the beach. I am quite surprised it is warm out. Because again, as I just mentioned, the past few days it was slightly chilly. And yesterday, wait till this motor, oh. And here comes another one, heading all the way back into downtown, which is where I came from. But as I was saying, yesterday, I went to Buffalo, New York. In fact, it was my very first time to the United States. Look, there's the sign right there. Why don't we go over and take a look. Not uncommon to see people walking their dogs. I don't think I ever noticed this sign. Look at this. Wow. Oh, but guess what? It doesn't say the beaches, it's the frickin' beach. Oh my god. It's always the beaches, and will forever be that way. Any of you disagree with me? You need to take on your you need to put on your jacket and say to my face. Oh my goodness. But again, I would highly suggest you guys would go online and search out the history of the names, the beaches. But no freaking way to the beach. It's always the beaches. But as I was saying, yeah, I went to the United States for the very first time. Took a day trip there, mostly to Buffalo, and then we drove up the interstate, stopping at an American McDonald's, which was slightly underwhelming. Of course, you know, I preferred the good-ass Canadian McDonald's. I had the chicken nuggets for lunch yesterday. They physically looked and tasted different. And the fries didn't really had much salt, but it was still a great experience. And yes, I filmed videos during my trip to New York. I filmed 3 walking videos, 2 elevator videos, and both of them had vintage Otises. And 1 elevator video is pretty special. I guess you're gonna find out once it's up. And I compiled a, you know, just like how I do with the series of random Toronto clips, I did one for Buffalo as well. So that's gonna be up on the channel pretty soon. And yes, my camera is still malfunctioned, and it's pretty much impossible for that to be repaired. So there's the streetcar I was on. This time it's heading to Kingston. So I am getting a new camera. It's going to be the same exact model. Again, the zoom is just interfering. It just glitches out, or something's broken. I don't know what, but for the past few weeks, it's been driving me crazy. So I cannot wait to get this camera again. Problem free. I gotta take good care of this this time. Maybe I was bumping it out and about unintentionally. But yeah, again, the zoom. Every time I zoom in, it just makes these friggin' annoying clicking sounds. And then, on the other hand, every time I zoom in, the freaking thing goes out of focus for like, what, 5 seconds? It's so annoying. And then it is impossible to zoom out. It just prompts me, it just like forces me to restart the thing. Oh my goodness, it's a pain in the ass. So once I get my new camera, say goodbye to this. Well, I'm going to keep this for a purpose. I mean, I'm glad I can actually still use this to film my videos. But the zooming is just impossible to do these days. And yes, everybody, I see everybody wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs gear because tonight is a big game at Scotiabank Arena, where the Leafs have a chance to advance to the second round for the first time in 19 years. So we're in the cap getting ready for tonight. Maybe I'll even head down to the area of Scotiabank Arena and Union Station. Maybe make another walking video, but maybe I'll do one along Bremner. We'll see. This depends on how much time I have. And of course, as I mentioned, okay, it did go back into focus. But again, this is a very beautiful neighborhood. And also, if you're going to the downtown core, you only got to take 1 streetcar line, even though most of the times you're just going at a snail's pace. Because this streetcar line is mixed in with traffic. And if you guys probably are not from Toronto, you probably didn't know that the 501 streetcar is the longest streetcar line in the city. It literally runs from Neville Park all the way to the very west end at Long Branch. Here's Glen Manor Drive. However, for so many years, this streetcar line has been heavily interrupted and hampered by construction. In fact, I think it's this weekend, they're going to be diverting streetcar service off between York and Victoria because they were starting the Ontario subway line construction. And of course, they are using replacement buses. And for the western end of the line in Etobicoke, I think buses are still gonna be there for the foreseeable future. So I just want to use this opportunity and get a ride on the 501 before potentially, you know. I mean, I already filmed one between University and Leslie in the fall, and for this one, I filmed between Broadview and here. So there's Scarborough Beach Road. Again, I talk a lot more about the actual beaches in the video I filmed 2 weeks ago. And look, there's the Mastermind Toys since 1984. And there's Hammersmith Avenue coming up. I think tonight's going to be a great night. Cannot wait for the game, obviously, and hoping that the Leafs will finally break that drought. As again, I'm a huge Maple Leafs fan. I am just please freaking win. That's all I want y'all to do. Because the past 19 years they've been really disappointing us with playoff failures. Despite that, in a lot of years they're very good, and then come on, you can't pull up an upset like you did against Montreal 2 years ago. We're up 3-1. Past 2 games were largely comebacks in Tampa. Anyway, here's Wineva Avenue. I can catch the 64 bus and take it to Main Street Station, which is what I did when I was here. So there's a notice here for the construction. I'll show you guys. So as you can see, they're going to be diverting off from here and have replacement buses complementing or contemplating with a streetcar as this motorcycle is revving. I'm not going to escape this shit here. Oh, he's telling him to go. But how can you go? Because the light is still red. Oh, never mind. This is a freeway signal. I am so stupid. Shit. My apologies, guys. Whoops. I am going to quickly vent about a couple of things. There might be a few F-bombs or so that... If that largely offends you, you can, maybe you can like mute the video or you can like skip over. They hear in the news this morning from the Toronto Sun and Block TO that the Eglinton line will not be expected to open at the end of this year, like they said. And it's a long story because the fucking government is deliberately just keeping things a secret, and they told Metrolinx not to tell us when the hell the freaking line's gonna open. Oh my goodness, how frustrating. Everybody's blaming each other. Metrolinx, Crosslinx, who is building, who's constructing the line, and of course it's being overseen by Metrolinx, which is a crown agency at the government of Ontario. Such fucking bullshit, man. It's just like, I'm at a loss of words. Because a lot of reasons have hampered this project. You know, finance, the COVID, and a lot of other things. It's just it was just a lot, and then there were some construction issues. And this week they announced that they're working back on Sloan Station because of it didn't meet the requirements. So who is to blame? Is it Metrolinx? Is it Crosslinx? Or is it the fucking government? But whatever it is, it's just not making me and other people happy. And also a big fuck you to the government for just keeping things a secret, not letting us know what the hell's happening with the Eglinton LRT. Why are we still here in 2023? It was supposed to open this year, last year, the year before, and now it's being pushed back again. So what's gonna happen now at the end of the year? Line 3, the RT will be gone. Probably all the OG hybrids will be gone as well, and some NG hybrids, and of course, the system will be filled with new flyers. Aw, hello there. Nice chihuahuas. And the same thing is going to the Finch West LRT, which, by the way, I did not expect it to be finished by this year. So now they're pushing it back to next year for both lines. So, because after seeing pictures of the line and even going by on the corridors at times, I just didn't believe it would be finished this year. So another disappointing setback. Though I wonder if Doors Open Toronto will actually open one of the LRT stations to the public, and we can get a good look. And we can get a good look, because I already saw pictures of the inside the stations online on like Metrolinx blog and social media. It looks really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to finally tapping my presser card on that shit and running it end to end through both my hoods. It's gonna be amazing. Words cannot describe how hyped up I am for this line as someone who's lived near Eglinton all my life. But a lot of shit has gone down with them. So, and the government is just refusing to explain what the fuck is going on. Fucking bullshit. Anyway, never the rant. And here is Kew Gardens on the left. Anyway, I had to get that off my chest, because I am an expert at complaining and sometimes negativity when things don't go my way. And trust me, I've already done a lot of that in my videos. I mean, I'm really trying hard not to swear, but it should not hurt if I even drop an F-bomb once or twice. Well, you fucking get the idea, and I will continue to say whatever the fuck I want to say. It's a free country. Anyway, still heading east here west on Queen. There's a small office what the hell do you call this? Beach mall? Is that actually a mall? Because I did see that the signs point to like offices, like typical offices. But looks like there's 2 floors. I don't think I'm gonna go inside yet. Though actually, I know there's an office building like down the street that may have old Otis Series 1 elevators. Okay, this might be a good thumbnail opportunity here. Well, if it wasn't for this van though, but we got one. And yes, did you guys know I have my own farm products? Look at this, Alex Farm Products. The Adventure in Cheese. What, that reminds me of the one on Young. Interesting. Sometimes I stumble and I just blatantly say things that might be a little bit weird or stuff. I do apologize, but I'm trying to be a little flexible about it, and especially I moved on from other past incidents, like on the bus when that stupid driver wrongfully told me to stop filming and all that shit, and then people gonna mind their own fucking business. Crazy. And the fact that that stupid fucking bill C11 is gonna be ruining the dreams of content creators like me and others. So I will now stick another middle finger and say fuck you to the federal government. This country is just unbelievable. And same thing with our government, who didn't even consult the community about moving the friggin' science center to the waterfront. Maybe I'm gonna make that a separate video. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I'm going to probably add a language warning in the description. I mean, sure, I don't want to turn away my viewers, but just to provide a warning, as it's not against my usual stuff. Even though I'm really trying hard not to. Anyway, enough of that. Sorry about that, guys. I'll just say whatever I want to say. Anyway, so here's Elmer Avenue and a Pizza Nova. I know it's a hell of a walk, but we're almost at Woodbine Avenue. And I think I'm going to cross over. Yeah, let's cross over here. Because I think I'm going to take the 92 bus. And that stop is probably on the south east side of the intersection. Oh, actually, Woodbine Avenue is coming up. There it is. I recognize the fire hall. Or actually, maybe I'll want to walk back and see if I could find that office building with the Otis elevators. I know I got the address on my phone. Recent history. 2185 Queen. So I already passed that building. And then there's another address there. One of them I'm going to go into. I'm not going to go into both. Okay, let's see here. Elevators to Film TO. Got it on my notes. 2181. Oh shit, I gotta turn on. Let me just punch that into the Google Maps. Sorry guys. 2170. 70 what? Speaking of which, TKE elevators? I think it's a subsidiary of ThyssenKrupp. Maybe I'll figure it out when I end the video here. But let me turn on the Apple Maps. I always use the Google Maps, but all of the addresses I put in on the notes are leading me to the Apple Map. It's unbelievable. $21.75. Where is 2181? Oh, so I did pass it. Alright. So I think I am... Oh, the bus stop is up there. Never mind. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. So thanks for watching. Where will I go next? Probably up to the Danforth and check Trans Z because it's almost rush hour now, and I want to try and catch a new flyer. And that sounds like a fire alarm. Unless it's... Oh, that's the crossing guard. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos, and check out my others as well. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. And this traffic here is busy. Anyway, guys, T-Bird check on the ice. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.